A really good practice is allowing students the opportunity to not just show you what they know through a multiple choice formative assessment quiz, which is great, but actually be able to explain their thinking, explain their ideas at maybe a deeper level. And an app like Educreation lets them do that. It's a screencasting app where both students and staff can create short videos where they speak into, they draw, they label, they identify. Imagine interactive whiteboard on your iPad that can be recorded. So the basics of Educreations is when the students are in is just hit plus, and then up comes their whiteboard. And then you'll see at the top here, you'll see where they can hit the record up here at the very top. And when they hit record, it starts recording right away. Kids can also bring in images. So for example, if you are doing a science project and you're taking a look at maybe cells, sorry, I just got to scroll through, there we go. The kids can bring in an image of a cell, and they can actually label, they can identify, they can talk their way through what the nuclear membrane is versus what mitochondria might be. They can resize this on their Educreations app, and then like I said, they can bring in this and they can go ahead and they can label, they can draw in different colors. And again, recording and talking the whole time. That's the key, is that they're not just labeling things and giving it to you as a picture. They're actually talking about it as they go through the process. So I'm just go ahead and clean this up a little bit here, my eraser. And let's just see how Educreation works in general. It's pretty simple. So I'm going to grab my pen, I'm going to hit record, and now it's recording. And so the kids can go ahead and, like I said before, is they can draw and they can label key ideas in any color they really are looking for. They can actually reset color. The questions I get a lot from people is what happens if they run out of screen space. That's not a problem in this app. If you take 2 fingers in your iPad screen and just slide up, you really do get unlimited space, and you can move things around and be drawing arrows and doing whatever. Another really good example, or let me back up real quick here. To save this, then all they do is hit pause there. All they do to save it is they hit the back, this first one up here, and they hit save, finish video. Now in the free version of Educreations, students can only save 1 draft at a time. So when they're done with their draft, they want to save the finished video, and then there's room for another draft later on. So I'm going to say save finished video. I'm going to give it a title. It's called test. I'm going to hit save. Now what's great about this is once it loads the cloud, and that arrow that's loading up right now, it's loading up to Educreations cloud service. Once that arrow goes away, it's ready to go, and you can actually have kids turn this into you via a link. So that link can come from Seesaw, that link can come from or to Moodle, to Edmodo, whatever. So here's kind of a finished one. I'll show you what I mean by that. So up here in the upper right corner, hit that box with the arrow. Here's where I can save the video to my device. I can open it in other apps. I can save it. I can put it around to different resources. I can put it in Book Creator, the link itself. So there's a fair amount you can do with it. Like I said, it really is one of those amazing apps that lets kids show what they know. So now you can see that arrow is gone from my test one. So one of the things you'll have to keep in mind is, let me just flip over to my teacher side, is if your students are under the age of 13, they do need a class code to log in. And actually the class code is a good practice anyway, because this lets the kids just have everything in one place. So even if you've got kids over the age of 13, I would encourage it, just because it does make things so much easier. So again, just to kind of recap, Educreations, great way for kids to show what they know. The kids can demonstrate the understanding, not just by showing the correct answer, but actually walking through and talking through the process of how they got there. So again, great app.